How do you deal with boundaries and enforcing them? If you're there.
You mean like in a relationship?
In a relationship, in a working scenario, whichever one you want to share.
I think it's mostly like communication. Just like letting the other person know, like if I'm uncomfortable with something. Like I don't know, you know I could talk a lot. So if something's like
But
bothering me,
a lot,
like
so go girl, let it out. Come on.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh.
I was like, if something's bothering me, then like I'll just like bring it up. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
That's like my
nice.
main way.
Letting people know what that boundary is. What about you, Matt? What's your thoughts on boundaries?
Well, I had to work on it myself for the past few years, where just learning to say no to stuff and not always saying the answer that like pleases people. Just go with what you feel is right, whether people agree with it or not. And if it's the wrong choice, just live with it, live and learn, basically.
But that's part of growth. Like, you know, sometimes you got to test it out to see where sometimes you don't even know it's a boundary you need to create until you're like, wait, that was uncomfortable. Then you say, okay, that's something I need to create in the future. And that's okay too. You know, we're always learning and evolving. And so you're kind of shifting them as you go. So I want to hear from each person, and we're getting ready to wrap up soon. And I want you guys to listen to something meditative. But before that, I want to hear from each person. So Rennie, what's your thoughts on boundary? Then Christia.
So as I got older, I realized not everybody around you needs to stay around you. So
drop them with the nuggets.
First, I just have my personal preferences. One, I have to understand which boundaries are rooted in are true boundaries and which ones are soft boundaries. As far as like ketchup and mustard on my burger, you know, some things that are not worthy of discussion.
That's one of the major things I had to work on during COVID, because now that I am present, people now automatically think that I'm free. And we had to nip that in the bud, and then I had to the biggest thing for me though was getting rid of the guilt behind it. Because when I was younger, I used to care too much about, oh my gosh, and this person, and they're in their feelings, and it's like, no, don't fall for the manipulation. You said no. You're not gonna do it.